Researchers and scientists must be aware of the cultural attributes associated with a given population whenever conducting a given study. The presented case study describes a research team that is traveling to the Philippines for a research study. The group is expected to complete the study in a month. As a member of this research team, I strongly believe that the outlined protocols and research methods should be modified. This approach is critical in order to conduct the targeted interviews successfully and effectively. To begin with, the aspects of the Pagtatanong-Tanong method will be put into consideration. This means that the study approach will be modified in such a way that a tentative outline of questions is used throughout the process. The strategy will ensure every question can be edited depending on the information acquired from the participants. The second consideration is ensuring that a positive relationship is established between the members of the rural community and the research team. By doing so, the participants will be comfortable with the study process, be willing to ask questions, and present meaningful results or information. Although the stipulated principles indicate that the team should use a standardized approach, the targeted respondents appear to have different expectations. A competent group will be established to ensure quality information is obtained from the study. Additionally, interruptions will be permitted throughout the process in an attempt to maximize trust and increase the level of participation. Such modifications are, therefore, critical in order to carry out the exercise efficiently. Each of the three principles of research will be reconsidered during the study period. Since the targeted community appears to have different expectations, the first principle might not deliver meaningful results. That being the case, the method will be adjusted in an attempt to make it less objective. The members of the research team will have to be emotionally attached. The use of a standardized approach will affect the validity and quality of the information presented by the respondents. This principle will be adjusted depending on the needs and requirements of the participants in the selected community. Interviewing respondents on an individual basis will definitely affect the success of the study. These changes will be essential in order to carry out successful cross-cultural research. This discussion reveals that none of the principles will be upheld throughout the study process. The principles of research outlined by our instructor will definitely be scarified. It would be inappropriate to follow such principles. The move will ensure the team collects inadequate or inaccurate information. It is agreeable that the Pagtatanong-Tanong research method will be taken seriously. The approach is guided by specific characteristics that make it useful whenever conducting cross-cultural studies in the Philippines. The ultimate objective is to adjust the research approach in such a way that it resonates with the needs of the targeted members of the public. From a personal approach, I strongly believe that the information collected through the Pagtatanong-Tanong method is valid, meaningful, and relevant for the study. Although the teammates are not members of the rural Philippines, the method becomes a powerful tool for creating the best environment whereby every respondent's trust increases. The model echoes most of the existing group or social norms. The approach can also be redesigned or merged with a wide range of indigenous research methods. These aspects explain why the tool has the capability to deliver valid information. Finally, I think that the Philippine research method would not yield useful information back in the United States. This happens to be the case because these two regions or nations have diverse cultural values, norms, and expectations. In the United States, individuals tend to interact freely with strangers and engage in one-on-one discussions. This would be something impossible in the Philippines. The Pagtatanong-Tanong method, therefore, fails to reflect most of the attributes associated with the West, such as individualism and the use of objective research approaches. It would be appropriate for the team to consider the major principles of conducting research whenever focusing on the United States. This discussion indicates clearly that cross-cultural attributes and differences should be taken seriously in order to ensure every method is capable of yielding useful information. This and many other essays are available at studycorgi.com.